So Kaspa holders, people who have bought Kaspa and they plan to hold on this currency for a long period of time. We've seen updates every single day. We have one update. We have many updates. Some of them are still in the store and waiting to be released. But I don't think if you're a really good Kaspa holder that you're going to be chasing updates. Most people chase updates. So you hear an update and then you quickly run in TradingView just to see what the price of Kaspa is doing, which is not right. If you know exactly what you hold, if you know and you believe that Kaspa is the greatest, this is revolutionary. Like no one in the industry has done something like this. Proof of work, the basics of Satoshi Nakamoto, fairly launched, no pre-mines, no pre-allocations, developed by the community, and still developing, a lot of room for scalability, 10 blocks per second, smart contracts to be added soon. We have KRC20 tokens. We have the gigawatt, which no one is talking about. We're talking about an industry worth trillions of dollars from energy, from and this is a lot of updates which are going to pump Casper. But the really real readoption is when we start to see a lot of use and a lot of adoption from institutions. A lot of institutions are going to adopt and use Casper as one of the means to to exchange value, like cross-border payments, like transactions. That's why the Kaspa founder, Jonathan Sompoliski, is so much obsessed with 100 blocks per second. They want, I think the vision of Jonathan Sompoliski is to suppress or to go beyond the capacity of Visa. They want Kaspa to be to have the ability to process transaction like Visa. Most centralized exchanges and most centralized companies, let's say Visa, perform a lot of transaction. They are way better than most of the blockchains. So what Caspa is going to do, it is a proof of work. Let me remind you, proof of work that uses the Satoshi basics, the Bitcoin, the Bitcoin fundamentals, the Bitcoin original ideas, and decided to leverage, like to scale this thing to the level whereby it's going to be more than most of these centralized exchanges. Now think about after its completion, even before its completion, because it's always going to be a work under progress. So if you're a Casper holder, I think that should really motivate you. Just don't look at these updates like a Grayscale says something or Zodiac Custody now supports Casper. Okay, this is going to hype you in a little bit of moments, a little bit of time, but knowing and just believing that okay, this is what I'm trying to hold here is really valuable. That's what's going to make you like not sell and not panic sell. So most of the people, when they hear some reports, they just decide to sell the coin. When they hear a good update, they buy. When they hear a bad update, they're going to sell. If people who decided to hold Bitcoin for a decade, if they had decided to follow the news releases, there was a lot of backlash against Bitcoin. There was a lot of negative comments and negative news about Bitcoin, that Bitcoin was going to zero, that Bitcoin was used by terrorists, Bitcoin was used to fund some illegal activities and everything. But people decided to hold it because they knew exactly this is going to be the next generation of money. This is going to be a big thing. So if you hold Casper, just know that you have a Bitcoin 2.0. It's an upgraded Bitcoin and far more upgraded because Bitcoin processes, I don't know, one block after 10 minutes. Just imagine one block after 10 minutes. But this thing right now does one block per second, and it is going to be doing 10 blocks per second. And after it's going to do 32 blocks per second. And after it's going to do 100 blocks per second. Now imagine. And this is the first block DAG. And it is the only, it's the first cryptocurrency that uses the Ghost protocol, which was really founded by Jonathan Sopoliski. Most of the people, for example, Ethereum, they tried to put the Ghost protocol into their white paper, most of the cryptocurrencies used his ideas, but the first cryptocurrency to be created by the original, like, founder of the Ghost Protocol, plus some really smart people, for example, Michael Sutton, for example, Shy, and other creators, the good people who can code and everything. Now you can see that the project is really going forward, and the project is it's going to take a lot of time, but it's going to really be worth it. The wait is going to be worth it. So let me know your comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the video. Thank you guys, and see you in another video.